Welcome back, guys, to Trails in the Sky the Third, where last episode we continued Chloe's memory of a start in the Genis Royal Academy, with her friendship with the student council first years growing over their many hunts for President Lecter. With Chloe having reunited with the matron of Mercia Orphanage, she now hunts for Lecter yet again. Okay. We found the M. Oh, what's up, Chloe? Is something wrong? Oh no, it's nothing. Looks like Lecter isn't here. Maybe you should go and see what Jill is up to. Hi there, Chloe. Have you found any sign of Lecter? I wish you could say yes, but unfortunately not. Oh. There's no sign of him anywhere. What should I even do when I find him? Lecter's not here. Then again, what if he is and he just wants us to think he's not here so that we'll mosey our way elsewhere? This is why he's such a pain to deal with. Haven't found Anton or Ricky yet. No, Lecter, that's not me, I swear! Oh, shoot, don't scare me like that. I thought you were him. Here we have another of Lecter's victims, I see. Let's see if it's both of his eyes closed. You monster! No! Just what did Lecter say to him? Poor guy. Nothing seems to be going on there. Okay, so to the old schoolhouse we go. And there's Anton and Ricky. Last night I found a tiny flower in the moonlight. Seeing it try its hardest to bloom despite its small size just made me feel like my worries are all so silly. Weird, right? It made me feel at ease with the world. What have I been wasting all this time worrying about? Oh, hey there, nice weather, huh? What do I should do today? I'm feeling really bright today. Good morning, sunlight. Good morning, new day. Anton ran off somewhere, but he's back now. He said he's fine, but I'm not sure I'd buy it. I've heard that a whole lot of times before this, you know. Okay, he's not in there, so do I have to go to the student council room and see if I can take that rope up? Seems like a bit of risky business to me. I think I've talked to everyone on campus. Oh, apart from the upstairs boys' room. Yep, there's a rope hanging down outside the window. Huh, what's this? You're supposed to climb up using this? I knew I'd find you here. Oh, look what we've got here. Great weather, huh? Perhaps so, but you can't honestly believe I came to talk to you about the weather. If you have enough free time to laze around on the roof, come and do some work. Everyone could use your help, you know. Hey, they need me a lot less than you think. And predicting the weather's 10 years in the future takes a lot of brain power, you know. I need to concentrate right now. How does he think up these things? Still, got more experience with him. When he acts like this, he's usually willing to listen to me. Hey, Lecter. I just want to say thanks. Thanks? For what? A lot of things, really. You've done an awful lot to help me ever since I enrolled here. But because you're always trying to act like you aren't, or you're running away from me, I've never been able to say thanks for any of it. I feel like I owe it to you. Yeah, I'm lost. I got no clue what you're talking about. You asked me a long time ago what it was that I came here to do, didn't you? I hated the life I had before enrolling here. I always felt like I was being pushed around by everyone and everything around me instead of really achieving anything for myself. And it was that I hated most of all. I felt empty, worthless. That was part of why I didn't want to try to answer your question, or even think about it. It was like if I accepted how weak I was inside, I'd never be able to get any stronger. But that's not how I feel now. I'm not empty at all anymore. Thanks to coming here and meeting you and all of my friends, I've learned so many new things. I was able to do things for myself too, instead of just relying on others for everything. Yeah? So that's why I wanted to thank you. Man, I told you before you were too serious, right? You've been thinking about that one offhand thing all this time. I never saw that coming. You're trying to make fun of me again, aren't you? What about you, though? Why did you choose to come here? Me? I had nothing better to do, I guess. Seemed like a good way to kill time. Really? Well, as long as you're here, you may as well do some work. Wait. Tomorrow's the Student Council's general meeting, which means you have a lot to do, and you need to do it all by the end of the day. There's a mountain of it just waiting for you to get started on. Hold up a second. Don't do this, Chloe. I can explain. I'm not going to listen. Spare me, please. This was the first and last chance I ever had to thank Lecter for all he did for me. The day after that year's Academy Festival, he suddenly registered his intent to withdraw from school and was never seen there again. He was himself to the very end though, making a sudden appearance in the Student Council organised play's final scene, ruining it for his amusement. Then, 2 years later, I ended up meeting him once more, in a place and way I never would have expected. The side story, Descended Wings, has come to an end. That was a long one. I think that was roughly about 2 hours. So those moon doors, man, do they have a lot to them. We received a Falcon Eye and 6,000 Mira for watching. Job done there. Something tells me, by the way, that if I press the menu now... Nope, I've not got the weird stuff going on yet. Good times. Well, back to the thing we go. That's another moon door complete. Are we free? I don't know, are we? Always questions. Always questions. Alright, time to change some party members up once again. Let's switch them up. Should we get Zin out, maybe? I don't know. I think I've already made some EP Cup frees, haven't I? I mean, we've got a good party going with the whole Zin Olivier combo. And we've only just got them, but then we've also got Anelace now. So do I want to replace a physical damage dealer for... But look at the damage he did. 1896. 1206. It's like such a disappointing change. Supposedly she speeds up when cornered, however. Look at Zin's speed compared to her speed. What the hell? Right. Well, I think we should do more... Well, I think we should go to the forest next. And get on our way to exploring even more. EP Cup free there. Life is good. Probably what I should have done is taken off that jacket from her. And put it on one of the other guys. But let's synthesize some quartz a second. Actually, let's get some more slots filled up. Kevin's looking good. Second slots for Joshua. We failed at doing the right slot for Olivier last time, so let's do that one this time. This is a level 1 one. And we got a level 1 one over here as well. A bit further down that line though. Right, some more EP gains. Does this moon door have a part 1? Well, it didn't say part 2. Well, it didn't say part 1. It might have later, but for now I'm not going to jump straight into it again and do another 2 hours. I want some gameplay. So don't ask, is what I'm saying. Right, off we go. Though to be honest, it seems like anything that has a part 2 makes it plainly obvious it has a part 2. Let's go to the Locle Lodge. I thought the background disappeared then in a weird way for a bit, but it doesn't seem to be that bad. Right, next area. Our battle party move on to Saint-Croix Forest. Remember that annoying battle I had here. Oh my, this is just stunning. It certainly is pretty, but don't you think it's odd? The leaves of coniferous trees don't usually turn orange like this, do they? Most don't, but there are some varieties that lose their leaves in the fall for sure. Can't remember their names though. Reese would know better than me, but, well... I see. Don't mind me then. Actually wait, the trees near the lodge are the same variety as these, aren't they? Those were still green too. Yes, your first guess might have been wrong, but there's definitely something off here. We better be careful. Now I'm wondering if it's a poisonous land. I think the graphics are having a meltdown. Saint-Croix Forest, recommended for ranger training and other survival lessons. Let's have a look. Yep, they've melted down when we did the warp. So Alright, so let's get our move on. I'm definitely calling poison on this though. If we had lava filling the Battlestar channel, what about poison rivers? Hello you. I should probably find out what the Falcon Eye Quartz actually does, but there's some people to be up in the meantime. We've got the normal, standard, bog standard werewolf. Right, just normal attacks will do, won't they? Especially with Zin power. Zin power is obscene. Kevin Pie meh. Ein Klein, really good. I think we can just standard melee them all. Not a threat to us in any way, shape, or form.
Savor the victory. We earned it.
Right then, where are we going next? Well, red chest, monsters, never. Lily necklace, oh no. Please save us from these treasure chest messages. We're out of ideas. My oh no comes for a very obvious reason. That's anti-confused necklaces, guys. I can only see bad things from someone possibly getting confused. Someone got some nasty abilities here. What the hell's that thing? An Aries pot. Oh yeah, we've seen one of them before, haven't we? A mysterious pot that floats in the air, keeps its distance, and uses a step-down laser. So anyone we attack on this turn will vanish. We've got many Moomas. I guess what I'll do then is I'll cast something like a Hellgate. Hit that guy too. I mean, I can hit 3, right? No, I can only hit 2. You're not weak to... Aww. We all don't like Earth coming down. We do have a lot of Earth. We have Earth power. Can't set either of them, sadly. Should I just Titanic roll them to death? If I hit this guy... Oh, I actually moved it away from the other one to try and get it hit that one. That was a foolish errand. Well, I definitely want whatever's in the Aries pot. So we're going to overspend the DP by quite a margin. Aries pot, give me your stuff. Sepith. Does anyone want more Sepith? Does anyone want all the Sepith? Right, what does Falcon Eye do? Displays enemy locations on the minimap, but also gives a lot of elemental power of various degrees, which is pretty cool. Who would that be good to switch for? Someone who's got to have something like that in a slot? There are a few people that do have that as a default. Alright, so where did we come in again? We came in, we went down that way. Okay, cool. So this way... Doesn't one of these have like a secret? Well, it's not a poisonous river for starters. Well, the music's interesting. Wow, wow noises. Let's get into the water. We've got yin yang, so we didn't have to worry too much. Someone's got an item drop on KO, so maybe we want to try and get that to line up somewhere for someone. Do you think I'd one-shot that guy? Oh, I don't think... Let's shoot that guy in the back. If I'm supposed to get an item drop then... Got flicker won't work. I guess I'll use that. I want to... Oh, what? Not either of them. I thought that would have been enough. Well, now I've used CP for no reason. I thought that would have been enough.
Enjoy the show.
By the way, I don't know what causes the graphic errors at all. I'm just postulating. What the hell is with that water sepith, man? Is that just from having the gem plus thingy in the back party? Can't even sleep in peace. No, I will not let you sleep. You shall not rest. Not on my watch. Well, we just ran out of water sepith, so really I feel like I should keep fighting these guys to get even more. Alright, Olivia gets a double attack. So everyone's going to be pretty messed up after these attacks. I'm remembering the days where Olivier could do physical damage. Now he can do it again. Zin's so fast, he gets to go again. This seems like a weird thing. I've got physical damage, Olivier. I've got as the speediest party member here seems to be Zin.
We earned it.
Doesn't my setup seem a bit weird? Right, triplet ice. Yeah, that wasn't yours. Well, it is now. That's all that matters. Right, let's check this route then. The other side of the waterway. Hello, red chest. Hello, rat chest. That's significantly more enemies. If I art, it will come out next, won't it? But they're not very weak to that. They like stones being dropped on their heads. Is there any way I can gather up some guys into a cooler formation for me? Probably not. But if in doubt and you need to wipe some people out, then Olivier really is on the case lately. Physical damage, Olivier! That's what we call him. That's what we know him for. Yeah, I'm gonna get some silly sepith at this point. Especially because these enemies drop dead in like 2 seconds anyway. Especially with Zin's punching power. And you still get good experience as Josh will level up to 110 and learn Supreme Flicker. Oh, we got some shoes. Something shoes +1. Oh yeah, I'm still wearing these heat-resistant boots. Right, superior shoes +1. ATS down 15, ADF down 15, agility up 15, speed up 10, move +3 men only. Ancient mechanical shoes for withstanding adversity. Do you want some more speed with some superior shoes there, Zin? You have the most superior of all shoes, I'll have you know. I think we had the guy agrees originally on you. I forgot about these boots that we could switch off. Composites 2 is next best, isn't it? Composites 3 even, sorry. And get an HP 4. The chest is empty and it smells like old people. That thing? Is that what old people smell like? Old chests? Alright, you don't have an HP on you. Zin does, I think? Yeah. May as well give him one of them then. He's past 20k HP now. Because he needs that much. Alright, gotta remember there's some looping routes here. Oh! Got a werewolf running at me! Or actually meandering incredibly slowly towards me. Supreme Flicker, what does it do now? Doesn't seem to be that much better. Especially when I can 80 delay them all. On a critical. Give someone else in our party that seems to be Olivier a critical. And start to walk through the remaining enemies. You're not supposed to miss. I've been good with that lately, I'll have you know. Why are you failing now? Oh well, if he gets the werewolves down, I'm happy.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Well, let's keep grabbing that experience. Kevin's going to level up again shortly. It does seem like some of those enemies we've been fighting gave me a lot more experience than they should have. Or Sepith, anyway. You know, I'm with hell a lot more Sepith than that lousy trinket you just took. Yeah, why don't I just take the chest and sell them? Sludgy cookie with a scrap of paper, which teaches me the recipe. The aromatic hickory lining of this chest permeate the sludgy cookies with a mouth-watering flavour. And did it now. We've got barrel-aged cookies now. Is that the angle we're going with? Oh no. They're everywhere. If worried about no preemptive, just use that ability. Yeah, some of these Moomin guys just give me a lot of blue Sepith anyway, and then I've got all the pluses for Sepith currently that's just giving me stupid amount. Did I get anything? I'm not even looking at the items I'm getting when I really should be, because let's face it, sometimes I'm getting some really good stuff. Every so often when we get weapons, they're ridiculous. And then we just don't realise it. Like Einklein? Want more things like Einklein? Come on. Give me more like that. Right, a cavalry cross. You found a plank of wood, but it seems to be nailed down. Seems to be a good new weapon. But no one here in the party currently, though, sadly. Right, so that's back to the river. So we check that prong as well. That's all the prongs in there, actually. Oh no, down here. Werewolf! Another one of those things. I want their experience.
Take that.
I want their Sepith. Give me that water. Give me the water Sepith that I need. So it tells me how many they drop default, doesn't it? They drop 64 default.
Savor the victory. We earned it.
So how much does my extra amplification actually give me? Is Kevin levels up yet again? Must be quite a bit. Alright, so this is one actual full route. Okay. So I remember coming through here, then we went down into the water. We made it over. Whoop! Shoot! I panicked. I panicked! And got death blow.
That's that. Let's move out.
Luckily I didn't panic to give them a preemptive this time. So we should check out this way first. Yes. That's what I thought. Let's two red chests over there. Bring to me the girl who shines like the sun, and may the boy who cherishes that light be at his side. Only then shall the door open. Estelle and Joshua. That's a moon door too. A long, long line. And now that we've got that done, we know definitively where we're headed. Let's dodge these werewolves that I've been at once before. Never even saw them. Tried to get the quick loop around, didn't succeed. Damn. No full kill. Guess this guy's gonna go for Josh then. Go on then, Iron Climb.
Take that. Enjoy the show.
Get some beast flesh. Okay, oh! Stay away! Please don't come any closer. That sounds like... Yeah, it does. I didn't mean any harm, I swear! I'll never do anything like that ever again, so please, please spare my pitiful life. The goddess just loves bringing us together, huh? I'm saved! My saviors, please help me! Do we even have a choice? I don't want his death on my conscience any more than you do, so no, not really. Should I just go crazy on them and just use a Phantom Raid? That'd have been one way to sort them out, though. He got all his CP back. Oh, you come from that far? Don't do things like that. It's bad. In the meantime... we'll just let Zin casually destroy everything. And the God Kick doesn't seem to have its previous power, though, sadly.
Savor the victory. We earned it.
Alright, Gilbert. We saved you again. Are you happy now? That was terrifying. Aren't you supposed to be part of Ouroboros? How do you keep getting yourself into these messes? You were so rude. I didn't end up in this situation because of my own error. It was the result of a tale so tragic, anyone who heard it would be moved to tears. I think there's a more pressing issue here, to be honest. How did you even get here ahead of us? That's a good question. Did you get through the second and third planes warp circles before us somehow? After parting ways with you at the castle, I found myself surrounded by armored knights. Naturally, I fought back with all the skill and grace I'm known for, but during the fight I was engulfed in some kind of strange vortex. Next thing I knew, I was in front of a building near a cliff. What a miracle! Clearly I've been chosen by Adios herself to be the hero of a new story. Kevin, you think? Yeah, it sounds like you just ended up getting drawn into one of those vortexes to pop up in battle every so often to make things vanish. Damn though, ending up all the way here on the fourth plane just because of that, some luck. Truly. Do you just mean the vanish status effect then? Lost for words, I see. Not that I can blame you for being in awe of my good fortune. Oh, we're in awe, alright. Anyway, you said you ended up in front of the lodge, so how'd you end up all the way out here? Did you decide to start looking around? Well... And this time you're the one with the good question. You were saying things like, I didn't mean any harm, and I'll never do anything like that ever again earlier. What was that about? Whatever do you mean? I have absolutely no idea. Well then, one of you say something. That was merely the result of me being so relieved to finally be out of mortal danger. I think I know what happened now. You were so hungry that you went and tried to grab those beastmen food, huh? You have no reason to feel ashamed, my man. Everyone needs food in order to live. That's pretty damn reckless of you, for sure. Gilbert, do you want to come back to our base with us? That might be an idea. We've got plenty of food and water back there. Save your pity! I was able to steal at least a month's worth of food from them already. I'm not going to need any more for quite a while. And it's all mine. Mine only. I won't give any of you such as a crumb. Ha! So long, losers. He's incapable of listening, isn't he? Is he planning on staying here for over a month? Who knows? But all we can do is leave him to his own devices for now if he doesn't want our help. I won't be surprised if he changed his mind. Yeah. Well, just have to be ready to give him a warm welcome when he does then. Ah, what a nice place they made for you. A nice bed. Aren't you so happy at the way they treat you? There's something there to press, by the way. A treasure chest or something? Oh, I didn't even get a preemptive. Oh. Sad times. Can I Thunder God kick myself down onto multiple people here? Not really. I kind of would like to just end them. Olivier is on a critical, to be fair. Okay, let's take out the Moomin. Let Mr. Ratty Boy attack me. Take out the other one, let Zin attack him. Use some EP there, Zin.
Savor the victory. We earned it.
Right, level up for Zin and Olivier, a level 111 for most of the party at this point. And the treasure chest is right here. Tyrrell Bomb. Not really sure what you expected from me. Armor box. More cool quotes, duh. If you don't give us quotes, we'll burn you. That's a threat I'll make good on. If it were a possibility to do in the game. Right, so that's going to be the actual way. There's going to be treasure chests over this way. Hello, ratty friend. I'm not letting you get me again this time. So Zin's going to crit the one in the front. For only 4,606. It's tiny melee damage after all.
Take that.
99.
Not really getting much experience now. Alright, so we've got Gatling gear. The first step towards being kleptomania is admitting there's a problem. I'm not a kleptomaniac! And an EP Cut 4. This chest was made with state-of-the-art air freshening technology. State-of-the-art air freshener power. Well, let's give you the EP Cut 4 first of all. That's definitely giving him some more spells. That means Joshua can be upgraded to an EP Cut 3. What new spells did that give you, if any? You've got clock down, you've got clock up, you don't have clock up X. Didn't really give you anything, did it? I'm guessing it gave us something like... I don't know. Well, we'll just believe it gave us something nice then. Just haven't got White Gehenna on anyone, I don't think. I don't have the right stats. The right setup for it. Well, I'm kind of expecting to see another one of those monoliths very shortly, because aren't we reaching the tent area? Indeed we are. I think we've got good enough CP to go ahead with the battle, don't you? We've got new stats, we've got new courts. Must remember, of course, though, to check to see if there's anything new in the shop. We've got invisible bow for assassination is already equipped. It looks like weapon-wise, nothing new's been really given there. The bracer coat is, of course, good. Soldier Tabby 2 is actually better for quite a few people in terms of defense. Now I'm worried. I'm worried that this is the place where I start getting confused by people. The only thing so I'm going to make sure the healer cannot get confused. I think this would be a great idea. It's how we normally do it in these games, after all. And see what we've got waiting for us. Or is there still a bit more to this place to go? I can't remember which way's left and which way's right. There's still more chests in here. Is this only halfway? Not done yet. Thank you for the eggs. And kidney daggers. How my contents were speedrun worthy? Maybe not. You're going to pick up certain chests after all for speedrun. If it's a chest, then I guess somewhat they'd come out of the way for a nice, easy weapon on the way. Twin swords so sharp, foes wouldn't even feel them as they stab into their kidneys. It's a nice thought. Nope, we're here. Right, this is a tent. Ooh. Shera! Darling Shera. Scherazard! So she's our lady this time, huh? Makes sense that we find nothing but braces on one of their training grounds. We'll have to defeat her so we can get her sealing stone. It's hoping we can have the real thing by our side. Exactly. Joshua! Do something! Something tells me she probably can't reach, so we can probably go with a standard art again. Slow down, Shera. We've got lots of birds coming our way. Oh, beautiful, Shera. Now if the other two move closer as well. Who do I take the critical? I don't think I have to, so I think I'm... Actually, wait a second. What kind of HP are these other mobs got? So Shera's got 9196, but of course she'll turn into a new thing. Birdman has 12818. I'm wondering if I distend with him and then I do something like Wrath of Genbu, maybe? I think I'm set to Wrath of Genbu, right? Would I be able to wipe them out with that? Get him! Wrath of Genbu! How much damage is he gonna do? Okay then. I think I'll take out what's remaining. Ah, one lived. I'm guessing the clock down won't work on it now, but I don't even know anymore. Only Shera, Grimoire Shera remains. This speed down will work. Oh, preparing to use arts as well. Well, what are you really going to do? Because we can all just walk up to you because you've got speed down and just have our wicked way in some respects. I'd go with, like, flickers, maybe. I mean, I can definitely get an impede at any point I want to with something like a sniper shot, for example.
You're feeling
Feel a bit mean again. Just beat beating up on Cher. Poor Cher. Is there really anything worth casting? Oh, she's sealed as well? Go on then, Zin. Oh, wait a second, we got one more. I forgot about this boy. He's actually going to get an attack in.
Take that.
What's the Grimoire do his attack? Does it explode? Let's just swallow my EP a bit. You're completely neutered now, aren't you? There's nothing you can do to stop your death.
That's that one. Let's move out.
This party are OP. Just Zin. Yeah, I'm not even 200 CP Wrath of Genbu doing 11k damage after Distend. What if true Distend has a perfect Distend? Oh my god. Found a sealing stone. Nice! Now we should be able to set Shara free too. I can hardly wait to feel her in my arms again at long last. To the garden, my friends! Now we gotta check this treasure chest first. God. Except there isn't. Well, that's another place done. So let's walk back to the hermit's place. And get Shara. Shara? 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 That's who it is. Scherazard. And so the last bit of the Locle is open up. Grimsel Fortress is now in front of us. But we've just opened up another moon door, I'd like to point out. This seems to be the slowest chapter based on the moon doors that are opening. Huh? That's not Shara, is it? That's not Shara? Of course it's Shara. Wait, what's with her clothes? Huh? Oh! What? Oh my. My goodness. She cut her hair, huh? Yep, about a month or so ago. She got herself some new duds to mash too. Ah, this isn't like me at all. Haven't had anywhere near enough to drink to start feeling this out of whack. Nope, there's no stopping me now. Pour me another, Aina. Tonight we're gonna settle this once and for... What? Nice to see you, Cher. Joshua? How long have you been back for? What happened to Estelle? Is it just me, or did you put on some muscle while you were away? You look stronger. Thanks. I'm happy to hear that. Be as it may, I can't believe you still haven't commented on my presence. How could you disregard your dear Olivier Lenheim, your loyal servant and the man who forever holds the key to your heart? Olivier? Wait, you're not the only familiar faces here. This whole place is kind of bizarre too. Can someone explain what's going on here? We will, so calm down, okay? I can hardly blame you for being surprised. Yeah, your reaction's par for the course for this place. Okay, I think I get what's going on now. Still, under ordinary circumstances, I have a pretty hard time believing all of what you said was even possible. It's easy to chalk this up to just an alcohol-induced dream or another of Lucy's illusions. No doubt. Oh, woe is me! How can you look upon my fair countenance and beautiful locks and not believe that I am the one, the only true Olivier? I said under ordinary circumstances, Olivier. There's no need for the dramatics. First, what would be the point of showing me an illusion this bizarre to begin with? As for the dream explanation, there's a bit too much internal consistency here for me to lean on that theory. True enough. Thanks for believing us. So I take it you'll be up for helping us then. We could sure use you. I'd be happy to. When I think about how Estelle's most likely been dragged in this place too, how could I think to say no? I wouldn't be a good big sister if I didn't look out for my little sis now, would I? Thanks, Cher. You're a true model of a woman. Cheers, we appreciate it. Anyway, we've given you a rough outline of the situation we're in. Currently, we're in the middle of exploring what's apparently called the fourth plane, so that's where we'll be resuming from. Alright, I've used the facilities of the Locle before as a trainee back in the day. Since you found both me and Anelace there so far, perhaps the other sealing stones you find there will contain people who train there too. Sounds plausible enough. That means the chance we'll find Estelle there is high. Or I don't know, maybe we'll find Kurt, Grant, or Kana? It's not impossible. They've certainly been to the Locle, but they went more as instructors. I don't think they've ever been purely as trainees the way you, Estelle, and I have. Alright. Hey, Shera, do you know if Agate has never trained there before? Now you mention it, yes he has. Cassius supposedly tricked him into going, and he was not a fan of the experience. That was about 4 years ago, I think. Oh. So that means both him and Estelle might be trapped there. It's possible, yeah. They're both fine. I'm certain of it. At any rate, we now have only one of the 3 ordeals remaining. Indeed. So we'll find out who else is trapped inside the training ground soon enough, and then all that remains is for us to rescue them. Yep, so as soon as we're ready, let's move. So this is where things get really complicated as far as I'm concerned. So, if the last one is Estelle, we get another moon door, right? But, also, if the other one is Agate, we also get a moon door. And we just unlocked a moon door. So it's moon doors for days here. Moon door for days. Let's just back out. Apart from that, we've done that one, we've done that one. Done that one, we've done that one. We have this one, brings the girl, to me the girl who trusts her feelings to a blade. Only then will the door open. Well, that seems to be an Anelace kind of thing. Based on women with swords. Not that many of them. Shower. We've got this now that seems that it would be Estelle and Joshua. We've got... oh, I don't know. Shera here. She's probably going to have her cut in hair, etc. Sundor-wise, basically we've got Estelle here as well. When we find Estelle. So if we find Estelle, we've got 2 doors. If we find Agate, we've got 1 door. We've already got 1 moon door. We've got a star door. Somehow I'm not sure we're going to get through this chapter all that fast when I think about it. Right, so if this is Anelace, let's no. Ah! There we go. Let's go! Get you in there. And then... oh no, I don't need you.
Right.
Let's keep Zim. I mean, we've been good for spells for a while, after all. Let's look at your gear and equipment. What I want to do is... Chloe's got... I never know when I might have a trial again, even though I've only ever had one. Let's give... oh, she's already got Bracer Coat. Cool. Never mind me then. Katara there is her best weapon. 1206 strength, is that all? She's got 8-length blitz, sword wind slash, fallen leaves, petal dance and whirlwind dance, true piercing wave is her S-craft. She's got a fair bit of HP to her though, and she's eating ice cream because death. Soldier tabby, upgraded gear, good. Okay, what do I want on them? Strength defense ADF down, that prevents it. Works for me. The various stats up and down is kind of annoying. Kind of want more strength, really, but... extra speed looks pretty good. What about that? Dex agility. And let's look at her quartz. So she doesn't have any attack course currently. We do have an attack 3 spare, but I'm pretty sure we can make attack 4 by now. EP cut 2. She's got an impede 3 already on. Interesting. Move 3 I wouldn't say she necessarily needs. I mean, should I give her this physical maybe and then put on, instead of like a defense, and then put on that big ADF up thing we have? We can see how that works. That does speed after all. So she takes more spell damage, but she has a ridiculous amount of spell defense. How would that work out? I'm actually curious, because that gives me a good first experimentation of this course, which I haven't really got to mess around with yet. I do obviously want to change the move for something. Maybe I could change it to Falcon Eye for now, I don't know. She's got HP 3. I mean, equally, we can make lots of course at this point, too. Let's upgrade at least a tiny bit for you here. You got some 1s still. That will not do. Let's upgrade your 1s. Zin's got loads of 1s. We don't upgrade Zin. Zin's not casting spells after all. What can I make now in terms of course? HP 4 I can make. That's 300. Make defense 4s for 300. We can definitely make attack 4 then. Yeah, cool. Should make some more of these, to be honest. I'll make 2 maybe. Shield, evade, impede. 4 can now be made. There's a lot of gemstone power on that. It's very expensive. Action 4. That big speed increase. Cast 2 is still the maximum I can make there. Make an eagle eye, but we got falcony thing now. EP cut 4. It's great. Can't deny the amount of gem power that actually gives. Let's make a mind 4. HP 4. It's the thing, we can get this stuff back in no time at all, right? Because we've been getting a lot of courts. Alright, defense 4. HP 4, attack 4. Oh, I actually had an attack 4 on you. Whoops. I made too many attack 4s then. Well, I'll give an attack to you then. You can have one for now, Anelace. Okay, apart from that, you had a Mind 4 already. You've got Mind 3, which is why I'm in Mind 4. It gives you Tyrol. Don't want Shield 4, that puts ATS down by a fair margin. Guess I should make an evade then. I give you the EP cut 4. Blech. Well, you've got all your EP cut you'll ever need. At the very least. We'll take that. Cast 2 did pretty good. You can take an EP cut 3 now. You've got enough to at least cast Tiro on yourself. That's cool. Got heals across the party. Life is good. Been a little bit since I last did this, so it's good for me to just jump into this now. I feel like I should make an impede 4 at some point, just for that course, but let's just make an evade 4 quickly here. Stick that on Joshua. Gains himself some Sylphalion. Yeah! White Gainer! Yes! I've got enough there. I need cast 2 changed over. White Gehens! White Gehens here! Cast 2, yeah, sure.
Right, and there's some updatement to even more power of our guys. Though, of course, I've got a defense and attack on Zin, which is only giving 5% bonus, really. Ain't that the way it is? There's no weapon for Anelace in here, is there? Simple beard you don't use. Nope, you don't have a single one yet. Oh, no, you do. Amagunmo. Has that just appeared? Cheetah's got a new weapon to put on as well at this point. Aligumo. Right, so now Anelace is ready to rock. What is it? A mass market katana made in Calvin. Very good quality. Not bad. Anelace is ready to go. Who else? Well, I want to check out Tita because we got the Gatling gear. Strength 700. Boosts her up quite a bit too. And we also got a new weapon, the Cavalry Cross. Oh, that gives ATS, does it? It does give strength too, so I think maybe Julia should have that. A little bit of a bigger boost for you. Scherazard will equip soonish. That's everyone kind of equipped with cool weapons at this point. And also people that aren't. Right, that was a lot of sorting out. Many things sorted out now. I guess let's head to a star door, shall we? If alcohol is what you desire, my dear Cheryl, then I shall be happy to provide. Where'd you get it from? This beverage I acquired from that great tree is quite the fragrance and it tastes to match. What, the great tree has booze? Unfortunately, however, I haven't a clue of the maker or year. You do know inviting it to drink with you is going to end with you vomiting in the fountain, right? Just vomit over the edge, not in the water source. Dear Joshua, your concern moves me, but so long as Anna isn't here, I will persevere. Why are you looking at me like that? I will be fine. When I... this place just baffles me more the more I think about it, yeah. If only this fountain were full of booze instead of water, then I'd at least have something to keep me company. You're kidding me, right? Yes, I know. I'm pretty familiar with the Locle since I've been there myself. Take me along if that's where you're planning on going. I'm sure I can show you around. And I want to rescue Estelle as much as you guys do. Maybe we'll take Shara along to the final bit then. This place just baffles. Oh, no more extra conversation dialogue. I wonder how many bottles Ina's gone through now. I don't think... It seems like everything's frozen outside after all. I didn't get my AP back. AP? EP? That's the one. Olivier and Cher sitting in a tree. D-R-I-N-K-I-N-G. Right. Setup done. Let's go. Let's get out there. Joshua, Anelace. Zin for the win. Zin. That's his name now, for the win Zin. It's a star door, isn't it? Star door 5. Is it Anelace? Bring to me the girl who entrusts her feelings to her blade. Only then shall the door open. It is. Do I do a moon jewel straight after this, guys? Because otherwise we're just going to have more moon doors. We're going to fall behind, so this is the side quest session now. Joke's on you, it's Joshua, yeah. I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. Okay, cool. No challenge. Geared her up for nothing. She's just shopping for plushies, isn't she? Oh no, she might be doing her job. Never mind. We'll take it back. Interesting. Wow, that's a surprise.
Anelace! Anelace!
Oh, Lugren!
Is something the matter? It's not like you to walk right up to the second floor without even looking at the board and sit quietly like this. You're not feeling sick from eating too much ice cream or something, are you?
Don't be silly, I'm not a kid anymore, you know.
Could have fooled me. I swear that you were the one who ate 3 full scoops first thing one morning and later had to go get some stomach medicine from Spence. And maybe my memory is playing tricks on me.
Let's all pretend that never happened, okay? Besides, that was back when I was a junior bracer. That was forever ago. I learned my lesson after that, I swear. Now I never have more than 1 scoop each morning.
You're not supposed to have ice cream in the morning at all, you know. Well, no matter. What have you been doing up here all this time anyway?
Oh, right. Well, you see, I got a letter from my pappy, who lives a long way away this morning.
Really now? He's a swordsman if I recall, isn't he?
Yep, he's an instructor. He's real famous among sword practitioners, actually. Yunt Kafai of the 8 Leaves One Blade School.
Ah, yeah, that's the one. I was familiar with the name even before meeting you, but I was quite surprised to find out you were his granddaughter. Didn't he used to live here in Liberl?
I'm surprised you know about that. I can't say I have any memories of when he was here, though. It was around when I was born, so how could I?
That long ago, I see. So how's he doing? Well?
Judging by his letter, yeah, he's doing fine. I haven't had the chance to meet him in person for about a year now. Last time we had the chance to spar, I felt like he was totally babying me, even though he's like 70.
He really must be skilled to be treating an active bracer that way.
What's with the sudden serious face?
It's nothing all that major, but I've been wondering something for a while. Why did you stay here when you could join him?
Sorry, I'm lost.
Well, it's just that you're aiming to improve your swordsmanship, aren't you? It feels like if you have a grandfather like that, the fastest way to do that would be to go with him and polish your skills at his side.
That's, well...
I suppose it's not my place to be telling you what may or may not be best for you. So, Anelace, you needn't pay any attention to an old man like me.
No, that's not true at all. I really appreciate your advice, so please don't think it's not your place to give it. I can definitely see where you're coming from on this. I do have my reasons for being here and all. They're just a little difficult to explain.
Oh?
I do want to learn more about swordsmanship and swords in general. So in that sense, you're right that continuing to train under Pappy would be both the best and fastest course of action. But that's not all I want to do with my life. I want at least as much, if not more, to know more about what it means to be a bracer. I guess it's a case of wanting to learn more about swordsmanship as a bracer, rather than as a swordsman, if that makes sense. Am I even doing a good job of explaining this?
No, I think I see where you're coming from, actually.
Besides, Pappy once told me that he taught me all of the technical side of swordsmanship forms, crafts, and that kind of thing stuff already. Whether I can master them or not is all down to me now. So in that sense, I feel like there's no specific need for me to train under him nowadays. Of course, whether I'm really advancing my swordsmanship now is another issue entirely. I wish I could say for sure I was, but...
I see.
What's with the silent treatment all of a sudden?
Oh, it's nothing. You're just not really one for these kind of serious discussions, so I was impressed to see you were even capable of them.
Hey, I am so capable. Besides, you were the one who kind of pushed me into talking about all this stuff first.
I'm glad I did too. Anyway, getting back to the point, what did the letter even say anyway?
Oh, right. Well, as surprising as it is, it says that I should go and see Cassius Bright.
Cassius? The one and only?
Yep, that's right. Supposedly, Pappy was invited by the Royal Army to be a guest instructor at some point a long time ago. That's when he trained Cassius too. So ever since, they've had this kind of student-master relationship with one another. Cassius even went out of his way to go and see him 10 years ago when he decided to stop using a sword too.
10 years ago? I'd have put that around when he left the army and became a bracer then. What exactly prompted him to tell you to go visit Cassius now, though?
Well, I guess he only just recently found out that Cassius has returned to the army. So now he's wondering whether he might take this opportunity to take up the sword again.
I gotcha. He wants you to go and ask for him.
And let him know what he says, yeah.
I see. People really do end up connected in the strangest places and the funniest ways.
Tell me about it. Anyway, that being said, I kind of have a favor to ask.
You want time off, I assume? Well, who might say no? You have a good cause to have it. I can even get in touch with the army and set up a meeting with Cassius if you want.
Really?
Really. Go along and get that truth your grandfather wants for him. But in return,
In return?
I want you to take care of every single one of the monster extermination requests on the board first.
Every single one? Aren't there like 5 of them right now?
Sure, but the monsters in this area will be no trouble at all for you as you are now. Maybe less of a problem if Grand were around, but I had to lend him to the guild over in Ruin, and he's still not back. You're gonna have to pick up the slack here in his place, especially if you want time off.
Okay.